Mike is back. Hello from the hall. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, guys, to where it's like, you gotta prove yourself, right? But how are you supposed to prove yourself when everything is so regulated? You gotta go through a application process. Let's just be real. Let's get out of all this spiritual stuff and everything for a second. You gotta go through all this application process. You gotta go through all this, you know, you gotta look good enough. You gotta be what somebody else needs. Your survival is dependent on those people's needs. What about your needs? No, it's about their needs. If you don't do what they want, then it's like, okay, you can't, good luck on the next one, that kind of thing. And your parents are like, okay, you need to survive. Well, you brought me here. And, it's just, they're the ones you're supposed to support more than anything. And that's just the real reality. Anybody who does have kids is usually just trying to bring their life meaning. They don't want to admit the fact that maybe their kid was an accident or their child is an accident and they're tired of their parents and blah, blah, blah. They don't want this stuff. They want everything to just work out. And it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work out that way because people are going to have different opinions and everything. And people are always going to be stumbling over each other and fucking whatever. And it's just, we got to get to the point to where that person is not us. And just be helpful. And all this money crap and everything needs to just go out the window. Because it ain't helping anything to just not be helpful. Yeah, that's what I'll call this fucking video. It ain't helping nothing just to not be helpful. It's fucking, I'm still, I'm waking up. I'm just doing off the top of my head. Sometimes it works better when you are doing it when you've gone through a long day. It all depends on the situation, guys, because every moment is just going by and everything. And, you gotta fix it to where, you gotta adapt to the situation. You gotta adapt to whatever the fuck is going on around you. And if you ain't gonna do that, then nothing's gonna happen. And it's just people like, oh, just deal with it. You can't deal with it if you're not giving them the help they need to deal with it. Because it's just, it's all of this free will and consciousness. Yeah, sure, but the problem is these other people using their free will to fuck your free will up. And they got everything set in place in this dense reality to fuck you, keep you from... You're fucking ridiculous, guys. Like, share, subscribe. I will see you guys again when the time is right. This black hole. I love you guys. Peace. Bye-bye for now. Over and out. Hang in there. Yeah. Fucking whatever. Whatever, guys.